Do your friends think they're above average?
Of course, yeah. But are you just going basically solely off of looks or their mindset, what they can do,
I'm going based off of what men want.
which is what
Are,
mainly.
are any of your friends married?
Hell, fuck no. Now they know 10-1.
And see that language that keeps coming out? Hell, fuck no, men don't want that.
Why? You talk like that?
And the fact, and see, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. The fact that you ain't me.
Welcome to our channel and thank you for stopping by. If you enjoy our content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Today, we're reacting to yet another epic Kevin Samuels video. It escalated from the start.
Do men have to know where they rank?
Yes, I do think so.
Okay, so what's the difference between men and women in that regard? Why do men have to know where they rank and stay in their lane, and then women don't have to lower their standards?
I'm not going to say women don't have to lower their standards, but some may have to. But with men, they do have some very, very confident men, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like I've had men that, that I would never have even looked at that, even had the courage to, try to come in, even talk to me. But I don't. Maybe both parties need to be more confident and just speaking their mind on, you're not for me, you're not my type. This is what I want, and you're not it.
Yeah, but see, when women reject men, women expect men to just go on about their business. When you reject a woman, women get offended.
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent.
That's an entitled attitude. See, if a man stepped to you and you said, hey, thank you, but no thank you, and he said, oh, fuck you, you old stupid, dirty ass motherfucking, you would look at him like he's crazy because you're like, no, wait a minute, I was nice to you, I said thank you, but no thank you. His attitude will come across as entitled. Why do I have to go with what you said? But yet
Now,
women do that every day.
I've ran into a lot of men like that. They would
Ma'am,
try, and then
ma'am, we're talking about women today. The problem is, are the majority of women happy and content with their mating options? The husband options?
no.
Then what's the disconnect? Is the problem the men or the problem the women?
Communication. I think men.
No, I know. Is it the men or the women? You can't just say communication. See, what I want you guys to understand is when I ask a very clear question and it comes down to where women have to hold women accountable, they will do almost anything they can to not offend the sisters. They will do anything they can to, and this is what doesn't help. The majority of women aren't happy with their husband options. What would you tell the majority of women to do? Not the men, the women, who are unhappy.
Maybe change who they're choosing. Open up a little bit more.
What do you
Try
mean?
something out that you wouldn't
Give me an
normally
example of what you
try out,
mean.
maybe.
Give me an example of what you mean by open up a little bit more. Open up.
Okay. For instance, I'm gonna speak for myself personally. Me personally, I would not date. I won't date a man that's under 5'7".
Okay.
I won't date a man that has dreads. So therefore,
Well, why he think we his fucking Uber?
let's
Get the fuck away from my car.
if I meet a couple of men that are like that, and one of them has, one other different quality than the other.
Why the fucking man think we a fucking Uber?
All right, man. I'm trying to get you to tell the women something, but are you said open their options. What do you mean open their
Yes.
options?
I'm not gonna say lower your standards, but
Why won't you tell women to lower their? What's
I'm not
wrong?
gonna say
Hold on,
lower
but I'm asking you
because
seriously. What is wrong with telling women to lower their standards?
Because that I don't want nobody to feel entitled to lowering your standards to something that it may become possible. Like, you never know. But for instance, like me, I won't date a man under a certain height. But let's
Okay,
say,
ma'am, I'm not talking, but think about what you're telling. Okay, everybody can't get what they. Do you think everyone can? All these women can get what they want, or do they have to get what they can get?
yeah, in a sense, yeah.
That's not in a sense. You have to, and this is the problem. Women refuse to tell women to lower their standards. Lowering your standards just means lower it to your level. Why do women have standards that are higher than what they are?
Maybe because they feel like they're capable of more, of doing more.
You may believe you can fly. Chick, you ain't a bird. Go ahead, man.
I know part of the problem was my mom. She always made me believe that um, I could do better, pretty
Uh-huh.
much. But she's always been single her whole life, so
Right.
maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But I have to
Women
learn
have women
otherwise.
have been told they can have it all.
Hmm.
And women will tell each other, don't lower your standards, don't settle, girl. But you ain't listening to the men who are saying, we ain't accepting that. You need to lower your standards to what, okay, if you were selling a product, do you respond to what you want to sell or what the market wants to buy?
What the market want to buy.
If you don't respond to what the market wants to buy, what will happen to your business?
It's gonna fail.
That's what women are doing. The market is men, and women are overpricing themselves, but they don't want to settle. And the fact of the matter is that modern women's price is too high, far too high. Most women are average. But how many times have you met a woman who says, I'm average? I hear you.
I mean, I mean,
I I don't get it. How many times have you met a woman that says that they're average?
I mean, not, of course, not often. I don't
Not, what do you mean not often?
think they sell average, but
Not often. Have you ever met women who said they're average?
no. But there are women that
Excuse
do.
me, I don't want to go to there are women. I want to stick right here.
Okay, so
24 years old, and you've been around women your entire life. At least half of the women should acknowledge they're average. I want you to think about how crazy that sounds. Do your friends think they're above average?
of course, yeah. But are you just going basically solely off of looks or their mindset, what they can do,
I'm going based off of what men want.
which is what mainly.
Are any of your friends married?
Hell, fuck no. Now they know 21.
And see that language that keeps coming out, hell, fuck no, men don't want that.
Why? You talk like that?
And see, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. The fact that you ain't me. I'm a 53-year-old grown, accomplished man.
You think I want to sit here and be you?
And see, I want you to understand,
You
this shit next to you
say,
is the reason why so many of y'all stay single. Who you hang around impacts you.
Who you hang around impacts you. That's Kevin Samuels speaking his mind while we ended the chat as he had with the particular modern woman. You know, this has been a very good conversation with Kevin Samuels, and I have a feeling that every listener and every person that has been watching has picked something. You know, there are many lessons you can draw from this. You know, most women always want to grade men. Most women, I want to highlight the word most women like to grade men. But oftentimes they don't want to grade themselves. This particular woman came out and said that she's not comfortable dating a short man. She isn't comfortable dating a man with dreads. She went ahead and said that those are some of the things she can't tolerate, and she's fine. And that alone is grading. Exactly what Kevin Samuels was talking about. But when a man comes out and says that I can't marry you when you are obese, I can't marry you because you are talkative, they feel insulted. They feel neglected. They feel segregated. They feel discriminated. Why? Because a man is choosing to leave them for who they are or for something about their lives. You see, grading should be two ways. But according to what Kevin Samuel is trying to highlight in here, is that women tend not to like tend not to like when the men now start discriminating or start choosing or start grading them. Because we all know women are not the same. Neither are the men the same. But women don't like the grading. They don't like it at all. And that's what Kevin Samuels was talking about here. Of course, we came to learn as the video was ending, we saw that as the woman was speaking, we had some of the friends to the woman murmuring in the car, trying to show that they are not happy with what Kevin Samuels was talking about, or they weren't happy with what Kevin Samuels was trying to make the woman understand, And that came to me in a sense of a proverb, There's an old proverb that says that show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Because quite often we become like the people we are around. The people we spend our time most with impact on how we think about things, how we act on things, and decisions we make on a daily basis. Now, in this case, I looked at this woman and something came into my mind, when Kevin Samuels had the women murmuring in the car. I think what Kevin Samuels was trying to tell her is that the friends I hear murmuring in the car, the way they are talking, now that's you. And it's because of your friends why men won't marry you as well. Because your friends are not good, their language is not good, and that alone shows Kevin Samuels who this woman she has been talking to is exactly. Sometimes we tend to hide who we are, but when you meet the people that I hang out with, sometimes it's much more better than going on dates with me, because the friends ideally speak more of who I am. Most people are average of their 20 closest friends. The average traits of a friend's group, even traits like gender, weight, height, age, income, and more, are translated to that person. There are higher chances that a fat girl will always hang around people that are fat, tall. It's the higher chances that people of the same income will hang around themselves. The higher chances that people of the same age will always hang around themselves. That means if you look at my 20 closest friends, you will know at least my age range. You will probably know my income. You will probably know my height, because most of my friends are short. Higher chances are I'll be short. And that's what I'm talking about. Happy people have happy friends. Smart people have smart friends. Interesting people have interesting friends. Above all, hardworking people have hardworking friends. Of course, this is only in aggregate, on average. There are plenty of exceptions, but overall, this is a good indicator. In a dating pool, you will almost certainly learn more about someone from meeting friends or their friends than you will from going on 3 or more dates with that same person. If you like someone's friends, you will likely, I repeat this, if you like my friends, you will likely like the person. Now, Kevin Samuels was talking to this particular woman. I'm looking at that ending part, and we had so many women. I would say many of the women in the car, maybe there were 4. I would say many of them, we had so many people that were talking, murmuring in the background, and that alone communicated to Kevin Samuels who the person he was talking to is. The language that she used communicated to Kevin Samuels who indeed the person he was talking to is. It is not just self-selection. Traits are contagious. Guys, traits are contagious. And at least we can learn that this woman has certain traits that are probably manifested even to these other women that she was talking to or walking with or moving with in the same car. While height or gender is unlikely to change based on who you hang around with, weight may change substantially. If you become friends with a lot of people who go to the gym, you will likely go to the gym. If your friends are all going to a Burning Man, you will likely start going to a Burning Man. You can talk of soda, you can talk of drinks, you can talk of church. If most of your friends are going to church, and there are chances that you also go to church. I'm trying to dissect the behavior that was manifested by the women that were talking in the background. Friends, members out there, colleagues out there, the people that we hang around with communicate more of who we are. The friends that were talking and murmuring in the background could be the reasons why you are still single. The friends that you are having could be why you are still poor. Indeed, the murmuring friends highlighted more about this woman than what everything that Kevin Samuels were talking about. That's what I learned from this entire chat. The friends can bail you out of a problem. The friends can still sink you in a problem. Because these ones in particular, they sinked her, dipped her deeper. Well, those are some of my thoughts about this particular woman and about the video. I would like to hear what you think. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. And above all, I will still let you know that this information was extracted from Kevin Samuels' official Instagram account. You can as well visit Kevin Samuels' YouTube channel and subscribe to him. May God bless you. Have a nice time. Be blessed.